Nice job by Holt. Outstanding athlete. Here he is playing quarterback and playing outside linebacker. He's quick.
So Dyer back in punt formation, and Speedy Bishop Brown, the single safety for the Mustangs, just outside the Monterey Trail 25. Wobbler out of bounds.
Oh, he was under a lot of heat there, Will.
Monterey Trail especially quick, especially fast. A punt of just 32 yards, but no return. And as a result, good field position for the Mustangs. They're going to park the football inside the 30, but at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Well, it actually didn't take Monterey Trail very long, 4 minutes and 38 seconds on that first drive, Will. They're not known for short ones, but they're known for their long drives. Let's see what happens again. They certainly open their offense.
They dispatch 2 wide receivers to the far side. Split the backs. Turn, give, stuffed. Terrific defensive line play by the Marauders on that play.
Well, the Marauders are going to stack it up on first down. Novotny, Bellinger, Johnson inside, and linebackers playing really tight. Now, they expect that 1st and 10, they go to that dive or that counter dive or the option. So 2nd and 10, and thus far, Rick Arcuri, the offensive coordinator, I think surprised everybody with the amount of passes in that first drive.
Absolutely. Short drop, Holt's going to keep it, and he gets buried at the 25-yard line. That's a loss of 4 or so.
Well, it appeared to me like a quarterback draw, but Jesuit handled it right away. There you see Jesuit all over Holt.
Less than 3 minutes remaining here in a rapidly played first quarter. It's senior night here at Monterey Trail. Mustangs deep, blow up the middle, incomplete. Triple coverage, overthrown on the play going for Pruitt. But again, the type of a pass that will test that secondary and keep them honest.
Yes, he's got to do that a little bit in each series and keep those defensive backs from just creeping up front playing like linebackers, so he's got to do that. Now it's 4th and long. Jesuit gets a chance to get the ball in great field position here.
So punt formation. Beatles to do the booting. Standing at his 15-yard line, a key play. Twin returners for Jesuit, a bobble and a wobbly punt that's fielded near midfield. A nice return by Vassar in heavy traffic, and he makes it to the 44 on a 25-yard punt.
Well, Jesuit with great field position on the Monterey Trail 45. Now let's see if they go to Bichart or he goes upstairs early.
Marauders down 7-0. 2:39 late first. Turn, Bichart stacked and dropped on a gang tackle job after a 2-yard run.
Well, once again, both ball clubs seem to want to run that veer dive on 1st and 10. And that's characteristic of many veer teams. Now and then, you've got to surprise them with a dive veer pass, okay, because they don't expect it. And I think that, quite frankly, it would go for a big play.
They change it to a gain of 1, 2nd and 9 from the 44. Just over 2 minutes remaining here in the first. Brownholtz keeps after a fake, and he's inside the 40, shy of a first by a couple, but a good gain by the QB.
Well, on that quarterback keeper, that was a good call there. He's about a yard or so short. Brownholt's not known for his running. And now we've got a 3rd and approximately 2.
From the Monterey Trail 37, a big play for the Marauders. Back split, turn and give to the, is he gonna keep? Yes, he does. Tracked down finally on a nice bear hug tackle by Amin Barker. However, it's a first down carry for the Marauders.
I'm impressed with the last 2 runs of quarterback Brownholtz. He faked to Bichard, the whole world tackled Bichard. He kept the football. Those 2 carries netted him 15 yards, big time yards.
From the Monterey Trail 29-yard line, 1st and 10 Marauders. Bichard breaks loose, breaks a couple tackles, and barrels hard to the 15-yard line.
Well, that looks like the old Bo. Even though he's hobbling, that looks like the old Bo. He's a big back. First down, Jesuit. Big Bo Bichard for picking up about 14 yards, another first down. Bichard heading for Stanford University next year, and he is a big back.
Now the Marauders trying to square things. They're down 7-0. This is their 2nd possession, and it's been an extended drive.
There you go.
Little counter play there that's going to make it to the 12 or so, and they may get one more play off here if they hustle. Now they move it back to like the 14-yard line or so.
Well, there you see Milton picking up a few. They run a crisscross action in the backfield and trap that play. Cross-buck action, faking to Bichard, giving to Milton.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Double wide receivers to the right. Turn and fire a bullet out in the flat. Hard running, a broken tackle, and inside the 5 to the 4. Looks like first down yardage for the Marauders as the quarter comes to an end. This thing warming up here from Elk Grove at Monterey Trail. Don't wander off. 2nd quarter action dead ahead here on Access Sacramento's Hometown Sports Game of the Week.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Well, the Marauders are banging on the door. 1st and goal from the 4 after that last hookup with Kobe Bird on that hitch pass. Got him inside the 5. Boy, the backs very close together now. Bichard and Milton turn. Milton falls forward, shy of the goal line. There wasn't much there, and he kind of stumbled over the heap.
No, I just ran a dive right over that 4-hole behind the stipular, and Collins and Allman in there, and they're right on the 3-wheel, and certainly the Jesuit line in this latter part of the first quarter, the offensive line is showing me something here, and as we said earlier, the trench battle or the battle on the LOS, I'll tell you right now, probably is even.
Gain of 1, 2nd and goal from the 3, same formation in the backfield. And whistles are going to bust this play. A flag dropped between the 5 and the 10-yard line.
Legal procedure, offense, repeat 2nd down.
Well, 2nd now and goal from the 8. One of those coaches' nightmares, Coach.
Well, it is. And look for Brownholtz now. There you are, keying Milton. They are keying Milton right now and keying Bichard. Watch. possibly Brownholtz keeping the ball.
Back to throw, looks right, goes left to Bisharat, trying to get outside on Holt, and cannot. 4 Mustangs pile that up after Holt turned it and stopped it. Excellent pursuit help that time from Denzel James, and more from defensive end Amin Barker.
Outstanding defense over there, but it appears, I'm not making excuses for Bo Bouchard, but quite frankly, he doesn't have that total mobility. You could see him hobbling a little bit on that play.
So far, penalties have hurt the Marauders. They've been stung 4 times for 40 yards, while thus far Monterey Trail is yet to be hit with a flag.
Well, this young sophomore Bird is a big-time receiver over here, Will.
Brownholtz to throw, looks to Bird all the way into the end zone, overthrown. And let's see how the Marauders want to handle it.
Well, I'll be surprised if they don't come away with 3. They cannot come out of this red zone without points. Early in the ball game, will Coach Blantonburg, I say he kicks it. I say he's got to put 3 on.
Well, they brought in a special teams outfit, and Christian Dyer is going to line one up from the 21-yard line. Actually, Thayer's going to do it. Dyer will hold. It'll be a 31-yarder. Left hash mark. Spotted, booted, plenty of distance. Got it. Thayer, a clutch field goal from 31 to salvage the drive. And at 10:24, early second, Jesuit on the board. Don't wander off. We'll be right back in 30.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave.
Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Here's the Marauder kickoff after the Thayer field goal. Dyer puts a big-time foot into it and cranks it clear back to the back line of the end zone. Touchback, Pruitt, Fields, 1st and 10 Mustangs from the Monterey Trail 20.
Dyer has 12 touchbacks going into this football game and added number 13.
Well, he showed a strong leg there. No breeze factor whatsoever. That was all leg. So the Monterey Trail offense back on the field. They were bending on that drive but didn't break and put a stop and limited that drive to a field goal. So 7-3 Mustangs, early second. Turn and give. Short yardage run to the 23 before it's shoved back. So it was Lopez on the carry. Let's take another look.
They hand off on a dive back. Lopez picking up about 3 yards in there, and Jesuit trying to strip the ball. Actually, the official gave him a pretty good mark of 3 yards.
2nd and 7 at the 23. Tight formation, split backs. Turn and give, a bobble and a breakout. Speed to the outside, there he is again. Arnett Belton.
Well, Arnett Belton going outside and broke a tackle by Matthew Mefetridge in at corner number 20.
Another look, 13 yards on the carry by Arnett Belton, and here he is. Nice hole off the left side, and he breaks that tackle. Hanging on for dear life there, Matthew McFetridge. Gain of 13. Holt keeps it, sneaks outside, crosses the 40, and makes the 43, 44. A big bite on first down, and he's very effective with that fake and keep.
Well, he does, and you got to respect that dive back, and that's what makes the veer go. You get mesmerized by those dives and counter dives. Then finally, the guy doesn't have the ball, and the quarterback keeps it, has a running lane himself, or he can throw it out to one of the wide receivers. Generally, once again, it's dive, 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 counter dive, and then run that veer, run that dive option.
Holt 5 carries for 30, averaging 6 a crack. Gain of 7 on that one. 2nd and 3. Clock rolling with 8.5 to go. Early second. Up the gut. Nice power running with no room whatsoever.
Not much there. It looked like Sam Williams.
Very talented two-way performer, just a sophomore.
Young Sam only got up maybe a yard at the most now, where it's a crucial 3rd down and 1, Will. Now this shouldn't be 4-down territory, but knowing TJ and Coach Arcuri, you never know.
4 carries now for Big Sam Williams, 10 yards, all tough, grudging yards. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it here on 3rd and better than 1. Nice
That's a
power
great
and a
if
second
they give
effort.
him, yeah.
I think he's got enough, like you say, Coach. That was Lopez running tough. 1st and 10 Mustangs.
Well, it looked like Belton or Lopez with a great effort.
Lopez. 7.5 to go as the clock rolls near midway second. It's 7-3, Monterey Trail. And as you mentioned, down in distance, chains and clock, time-consuming drives. Another one underway here.
D&D.
Roll, trapped. Holt trying to scramble away. He does. Sneaks through 4 tacklers and makes midfield. Something out of nothing for 4 yards. Wow.
That's so far the best run of the day, Will. I saw a great effort on the part of Robert Holt getting away. Very athletic move. Let's look at the tackles he broke there. Fakes that dive, comes off the fake. He's trapped back there. 1 missed tackle, another one, and picks up about, looks like a good 5-yard play out of nothing. Potentially a loss of 5.
Football squarely at the midfield stripe as you see another nice look at that scramble. 6 carries for 34 yards for junior QB Robert Holt.
Oh, they're waiting on that dive. They certainly are. Only netted half a yard. I thought he'd pull it out there and run that option, Will, because the whole world converged on that dive back.
They sure did. Let's take another look at that to focus on that defensive stand right there.
Great job by 45. Terrific job by Jason Gallagher. Just getting him back from being injured a month. They are very high on this young man. He's a young sophomore with great potential. Jason Gallagher, sophomore, 215, outstanding lineman.
A big 3rd down. Holt trying to sneak ahead. He gets a few, and then he's shoved back as he makes the Jesuit 47. He's going to be about 3 yards shy.
Well, suddenly the Jesuit D got physical here, Will, the last couple of downs. And quite frankly, normally this is 4-down territory. You see Coach Arcuri talking to Holt, and I would be very, very surprised if they punt the football, having watched them for years as we have, Will. As you know, they love to gamble on 4th down and have tremendous confidence in this veer offense.
And tremendous confidence in their quick defense if it comes to that. 4th and 4.
Long count. It's not drawing him. Long count.
Timeout taken by Monterey Trail. It comes at the 4:50 mark here. Flip side of quarter number 2. We'll step back for 30 seconds ourselves and encourage you to stay with us. We'll be right back.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Well, we've got 4:50 left in the first half here. We're at Monterey Trail High in Elk Grove for Access Sacramento's hometown sports game of the week. With Jim Domino and Rick Stewart, I'm Will James. There you see head coach T.J. Ewing up along that Mustang sideline as he took the timeout. Now his team's back on the field, 4th and 4. They're going for it. Back to throw Holt. Deep sideline route. A reception inside the 40-yard line. A pinpoint strike.
Well, just put the ball right there. Bishop Brown runs a great route. Watch him cut that route. And, of course, Robert Holt took a 5-step drop and put the ball on the money. Have another look. 5-step drop. Holt sets up and hits number 16, Bishop Brown, right now. And that corner or safety, Dyer, gave him a lot of cushion. Or was it Carter, number 19?
That was excellent hands on that reception. That was a real laser. Gain of 11. First down, Monterey Trail from the 39.
Once again, they go off with that dive left, Will. 1st and 10, dive left.
They get a couple on the play. We'll call it 2nd along 8 from the 37.
Once again, this is a typical long drive, as we've seen many times in the past. They are using that clock right down to the hilt and letting the Jesuit offense kind of eat their heart out.
Double wides to the near side. Pruitt and now Brown in motion. Up the gut near the 35. Make it the 36. And it's going to bring up 3rd and a long 6.
They don't mind. If they have to use the balance of the quarter to score, Will, they're not in any hurry.
We'll call it 3rd and 7. Football parked at the Jesuit 36. Holt now 40 yards on 8 carries and engineering their offense beautifully.
Very impressive young junior. And he's very athletic, plays well both sides of the football.
Back to throw, has time. Right sideline. Bishop Brown again. First down yardage and another key hookup.
A key hookup, but Bishop made this play. The ball is low away. Watch the catch if we see it again. Great focus on the part of Bishop Brown. Watch it. We see Bishop Brown making a nice catch out there.
First down, Monterey Trail.
Let's go, get lined up now.
Actually closer to about a 9-yard gain to the 27. Coverage on the play out there, arriving too late. Near side running, turn the corner. There's a little sampling of some Bishop Brown speed. Now 2 receptions to the far side, now out to the near side.
Well, I don't think that Jesuit has anybody that can run with him. Watch this outstanding play, 3-step drop. What I like is on first down, he gets the ball to Brown. First down, Brown with 2 nice catches with the speed. Monterey Trail has got a nice drive here. They are in focus. They look like their tempo is outstanding up front too.
Last play, a gain of 10.
Once again, 1st and 10, dive left.
Arnett Belton with the carry.
They could just about enough put Jesuit to sleep on that dive left, and a stop there by Connor Bellinger. certainly they're using this clock to the hill, using it in the huddle as well. Getting near two minutes to the half, Will. This is a typical Monterey Trail drive the way they like it.
Clock and chains, down and distant. Motion Brown. A flip to Brown. Right flat, and he's surrounded this time.
Well, the receiver.
Inside the 20.
If we look at that again, the receiver missed his block. And Brown went in motion to the far side, and we had a receiver there miss his stalk block. Otherwise, could have had a lot more.
McFetridge in on the stop for the Marauders. They lose a yard, 3rd and 9.
He gets a good block by the wide receiver. He scores.
Come on, Owen, go.
So Brown and Pruitt to the right. Lopez to the left, and we got a whistle stopping play here as we saw motion. Referee Gregory Hanel.
22. Dead ball. Encroachment on the offense. Repeat 3rd down.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
We don't see much encroachment on the offense, do we, Will?
We don't see many numbers called out at the high school level.
Encroachment
Gregory.
calls.
Third and 14 upcoming now for the Mustangs as they get hit with a rare penalty. Holt, a toss, near side. Belton trying for a block, strings it near the 15. He's not going to be near the first, but he makes a handful. It's going to bring up a 4th down situation from the 17.
Let's have another look at this. He pitches the ball back to Belton. Belton tries to turn the corner here, tries to pick up a block in here, and Jesuit pursues it well. Belton with 5 carries and 18 yards tonight.
2 yards on the play, 4th and 9 from the 16. 4 down territory, Brown in motion.
Lopez isolated over there.
Deep
There's
right
Lopez
corner. Touchdown Mustangs. Wow. On a reception by Lopez, a pinpoint strike. 16 yards. Holt to Lopez on 4th down. They beat the secondary and beat the clock as the score comes with less than a minute remaining. Lopez now 4 touches for 34 plus the touchdown. Beagles on for the PAT. A sweet boot down the slot, a bullseye. And another look as we take it to break. Holt on the money again. Great grab, concentration there. Again, beating the secondary. McFetridge on the cover as we go to break.
Well, it certainly was well executed by Holt. Right in the corner.
The Monterey Trail Mustangs on senior night playing excellent as they prepare to kick off following the Robert Holt TD pass, a line drive to the front line of Jesuit returners. And the play is halted at about the 32-yard line with 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Robert Holt, who thus far this season has averaged about 10 passes per game. I think he's probably got that in the first half.
Well, my estimate is that he's somewhere between 10 and 11.
He's closing in 6 out of 7 for 38 yards and a touchdown. So here's Jesuit now. Less than a minute to go in the half. Brown Holtz to throw. A high strike, dropped. It would have been an above average catch, but unable to hold on to the pill. Incomplete.
It looked to me like Jamie Thomas down there, unable to hold on. Now Brown Holtz is getting protection, but watch Monterey Trail go into a dropping 8 into coverage here, rushing 3, maybe 4.
So the Marauders dispatch 2 wideouts to the near side. Short drop, fire left, a hook up to the 30, and out of bounds. Nicely done out there. Bo Bisharat with the reception.
Well, with 42 seconds on the clock, they're going to need a lot of those, Will. And certainly the Monterey Trail D is going to bend a little bit as he gets the ball out to Bo Bisharat, and Bo kind of bowling over people, getting out of bounds.
Nice stop by Pruitt there. He's not easy to bring down. 3rd and 2.
Well, they were keying Bisharat right there. It's rare that you see him stop. Watch this replay. Watch that Monterey Trail D hit Bisharat. Pulu, number 29, with the stop right now at the line of scrimmage.
4th and 2 from the 40. To the near side. Too much speed out there. Let's see if he was able to lunge forward.
Well, it's very close. I think he made it.
They're calling it a first down. 11 seconds remaining. Nice effort there by Brown Holtz, and a timeout taken by the Marauders with 11 seconds left. So both clubs talking it over here with just 11 seconds remaining. And I want to remind you that our Rick Stewart will be visiting with the respective head coaches at the half, starting off with Jesuit head coach Marlon Blanton.
Well, you see Coach Blanton in the middle of that group with maybe 1 snap, maybe 2 at the most.
Well, week 10 in our coverage, actually it's week 11 if you count the 0, and we're going to have more Delta League action. The Franklin Wildcats taking on the Pleasant Grove Eagles at Sheldon High, but back to action here. 1st and 10. Brown Holtz probably is going to want to play home run derby here. Back to pass. No rush. He's got time over the middle. Picked up at the 35-yard line. Brown with big speed runs it back across the 45 to the Jesuit 43 with 1 second left. They flooded the secondary with receivers, but it was also flooded with DBs.
DBs, they dropped 8 people back there knowing he's going for the bomb. He threw it down the middle there, and of course the safety's sitting right in the middle, waiting his chance in here. As you 16, Brown, an outstanding athlete, playing deep center field. Bishop Brown with a pick, key pick, stopping that Jesuit potential rally.
Well, the drive fizzles with the interception, and an update on the vaunted Jesuit Veer run game. Brown holds 3 carries for 18. Tough running there. Bisharat off the injured list, 5 for 25. And Jamal Milton, 6 carries for 5. So tough Monterey Trail defense. They're small, but they swarm.
They do, but remember this, that they dominated the clock in the second quarter, and their defense was off the field. Credit the offense of Monterey Trail as well.
Clock and change.
Let's go! Hey, 1 second, make it happen!
Holt wants to throw. Deep right corner, triple coverage, and they return the favor with a red zone interception. And that will do it. Dyer with the pick, so respective safeties playing deep, and Dyer gets the pick. And we have played one half, and certainly in his position, guiding the Mustangs, TJ Ewing had nothing to lose for going with the home run derby there. And had he drawn a defensive interference call or something, he would have had another down. But Dyer and the secondary prepared for that, so they exchange interceptions to close out the first half on consecutive plays. But after 2 quarters on senior night, 1-4, host Monterey Trail played a superlative first half. They lead it 14-3, and it remains a question mark now for head coach Marlon Blanton and the Jesuit Marauders as far as their continuing quest for a playoff spot. Our Rick Stewart has indeed corralled Coach Blanton, and we can go ahead and toss down to field level and see what the Jesuit coach has on his mind.
Monterey Trail's kicking our butts and doing a good job taking care of the ball. So we just got to fight back in the second half.
What's going to be the key in the second half for you?
Fight back, man. We just got to fight back.
All right, Coach. Good luck in the second half. There you go. Quick, to the point. Got to fight back. They're being kicked, he says. Back up to you.
Thank you, Rick. I believe he said that Monterey Trail is kicking their behinds, and he's anxious to get into the locker room and probably do some chewing on his ball club with the emphasis on matching their effort.
Well, definitely. Coach Blanton said all week they're going to have to be really physical in this football game in order to stay with Monterey Trail. He had a lot of respect for TJ Ewing's ball club.
We're at the half on senior night here at Monterey Trail High School, home of the Mustangs. And the boys in green on top 14-3. Lots more to come on Access Sacramento's hometown sports game of the week.
All right, there's the score, 14-3 at halftime. Jesuit trails the Monterey Trail Mustangs. Good second half. Let's not spend too much time on football, but that was good on the offense.
Oh, it's great. It's exactly what we want to do, keep the ball. As long as we have it, they can't score, and we're doing a really good job of running the ball right now.
All right, now I've heard some advertisements about different sports sponsoring timeouts and things like that. Tell me what else is going on sport-wise here.
Oh, we're getting ready for our winter sports. We're super excited. We've got a new coach, Coach Fields, our varsity boys, Coach Goodman, varsity girls, argumental wrestling. We just got a great excitement going on. Look in the stands. I mean, it's just awesome. It's really good right now.
Now, this is senior night. It's the last home game for a lot of these players in their high school career. And you mentioned it. There's a lot of spirit out here.
Oh, yeah. These kids, we have a lot of multiple sport athletes, and they believe in what we're doing across the board in the fall sports, the winter sports, the spring sports. And we got some seniors that have been here for the 4 years and have enjoyed their journey.
Now, we're also in the coming months in that going to talk about the Junior Mustang program, but how much does that impact the varsity teams in that?
Oh, we've actually started to see it finally. It's we're in our 5th year, so we got our first generation of some kids playing freshmen and sophomores, and it's been really good. We got a couple sophomores on the varsity that played some Junior Mustang ball, and it's just benefits us. If they're playing football, it helps, if they're playing football.
Okay, sounds good. Now, in your coming, spring sports, I mean, I'm already in the next semester at school where I am, so tell me who's going to stand out in spring?
Oh, just spring. We always have a great track program, and we're trying to build our softball and baseball programs. We'll be competitive, and hopefully all our spring sports, our soccer and swim teams and everything else we do. Like I said, we just try to get a lot of our kids involved and just be a part of this campus.
Now, from what I can see on the football side, you got a lot of speed out here, your receivers and the running backs. How much does that translate to the track program?
I think it's going to really translate. I mean, we got a lot of young kids. We only have 6, 7 seniors, something like that, and we're excited for the future, and we got some fast kids that are going to run during our spring track season.
Okay, well, as athletic director, how much of a headache is the paperwork for you?
Oh, it's not bad. You sign up for it, you do it, and you just do it for the kids. You love being here, try to impact the adults that are going to affect the kids, and just try to be on it every day to give the kids the best experience they can have at Monterey Trail High School.
Now, I watched you on the sidelines during the varsity game here at halftime. You got, an iPad there? You're taking movies of the game? What's that all about?
Yeah, I'm just taking video of the sideline offense and then give it over to Coach Arcuri and say, hey, adjustments we can make and take a look at what they're doing defensively.
All right, David, thanks for having us here. It's always a pleasure to be out here at Monterey Trail.
Thank you.
All right, the score is 14-3 here at halftime. Monterey Trail in the lead. You can see it right there. We'll be right back after this break.
So I've come up with a family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Score is 14-3. It's halftime. Monterey Trail in the lead. Looks like a pretty good game out there.
Yeah, my team is doing great. They're playing for each other, and that's what we want. We're counting with the W.
Now, I'm not going to dwell too much on what happened. I mean, we can see the evidence there, and it's your senior year, correct? No, okay. So it's got to be a little bit devastating, and I don't want to go into that at all because, as an all-Metro player, you still got people interested in you.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just coming out here to support my team and do whatever I can for the team.
Okay, now one thing I want to hit on with you and what you can tell me about it is the Junior Mustang program. Obviously, it hasn't been involved that many years, and you're starting to see the results of it. But how big is that for a program?
It's very big because it's teaching the young kids that come up, the plays and everything, so they can fit right in. They're gonna be great players when they come up.
Now, you're already starting to see the evidence of that coming through the junior varsity, and you probably even have a couple of players here that have had some experience. 5 years down the road, how big is it going to be for you guys?
It's going to be great. We're going to become a great program one of these days. So the junior program, all it's going to do is make the school better.
Now, as you look at the game tonight, what stands out for you? What's the key thing you see on the field tonight?
We're very aggressive and we're physical. That's what I like. That's what we try to preach out here. Try to be physical and bring a lot of energy.
Now, when you play on defense, as you're watching the defensive players out here, the linebackers seem like they're really plugging holes here. The down linemen are really doing a good job too. That takes pressure off the deep guys too.
Oh yeah, because when you have good linebackers out there, they can stop the run, so the corners don't have to worry about all the runs and stuff like that. So yeah.
So if you look at just stats, I mean, your numbers on the year are very, very solid, if not high, considering any team. How much does the team miss you? And I know that's a kind of a silly question to ask, and it's tough for you to answer that, but how much does a quality, upstanding player like you coming off the field, how much does it hurt them?
It doesn't, it hurts them, but they're doing great. It's the next dude up. They're gonna play for me, they're gonna play for the team, and that's why they're playing so good right now.
And your team is really young too overall. There's not that many seniors, and it just bodes well for the future.
Oh yeah, because as a senior, trying to teach the underclassmen some responsibility, leadership. So after that, after the upcoming years, there'll be leadership.